YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. I'm here with Marvin XFiles.
AKA Mr. Sexy Dad hat on as if I go to Little League. I'm here. I'm present. I'm here today. Let's go.
Amen.
What up, YouTube land? What's popping? Let's get it.
2 strokes and he's done. Just as corny as he is horny. Pretending to learn Star Wars, but he don't know shit. The Flash.
I know more than you, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Good,
Whenever
though,
you're
y'all?
ready, nigga. Oh, you get your puff chest out. Whenever. This is a Star Wars topic, so I really want to hear what you got to say.
Here we go.
Yeah, motherfucker, you been learning Star Wars and shit?
I've seen 8 and 9 and 7, 8, 9.
Good, because we're talking about 7, 8,
Let's
9.
go.
All right, for sure. This is going to be great. So let's go ahead and get to this next controversial topic. We're talking about it. Marcia Lucas. Does that sound familiar? Well, if you're anything under the age of 50, it probably doesn't. Marcia Lucas is the former wife of George Lucas, but was married to her between 1969 and 1985, I think. 1984. Married almost 15, but then they near about 15 years. During that time frame, 69 to 84, what happened? The Star Wars original trilogy happened. She was an editor on those Star Wars movies.
tight.
And Star Wars got an Oscar for, guess what? Editing.
Tight.
So shout out to Marcia Lucas. She's coming out and she's been quoted as saying Star Wars movies ain't shit. She's slamming Kathleen Kennedy, saying that they don't have a clue. Talking about Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams. Marcia's no fan of the Disney-produced Star Wars movies. While being interviewed by J.W. Rensler's published book on The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, all right, the choice to kill off Han Solo and Luke Skywalker made her upset. Lucas won an Oscar for editing in Star Wars, along with Paul Hirsch and Richard Chew. She returned to co-edit Return of the Jedi and went uncredited on The Empire Strikes Back prior to Star Wars. Lucas made a name for herself editing Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. And Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And she was also Oscar nominated for American Graffiti. Marcia Lucas was married to George Lucas between 1969 and 1983. I stand corrected. She says, quote, here she is. I like Kathleen. I always liked her, she says about her. She was full of beans. Old school terminology for saying she had the right juice. She was really smart and really bright. Really wonderful woman. And I liked her husband, Frank. I liked them a lot. Now that she's running Lucasfilm and making movies, it seems to me that Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams don't have a clue about Star Wars. They don't get it. And J.J. Abrams is writing these stories. When I saw that movie where they kill Han Solo, I was furious. I was furious when they killed Han Solo. Absolutely, positively, there was no rhyme or reason to it. I thought, you don't get the Jedi story. You don't get the magic of Star Wars. You're getting rid of Han Solo? Another one. More quotes. They have Luke disintegrate, she says. They killed Han Solo. They killed Luke Skywalker. And they don't have Princess Leia anymore. And they're spitting out movies every year. And they think it's important to appeal to a woman's audience. So now their main character is this female who's supposed to have Jedi powers, but we don't even know how she got the powers or who she is. It sucks. The storylines are terrible. Just terrible. Awful. You can quote me. J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, talk to me. Damn.
She said it with her chest.
Holy shit.
That was a mouthful.
Talk about flaming.
Yeah,
Flame
that was a
on.
mouthful.
Yoga flame. Yoga fire. Infernal.
She hit all the points.
What you think about that shit, X-Files?
This shit was
Damn.
lava and it holds truth. And it's just that able woman audience shit, man. She hit the target though, but she hit the target. Stop pleasing them.
That's
Please
JW
everybody.
bullshit, yep.
Please everybody.
Yep.
Not only them. So I think that I didn't mind Han dying, but it was just how it was done. It was done so terrible. I didn't feel nothing. I'm like, what the freak?
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't executed right though. Like, it could have been way better. But but J.J. Abrams, he don't know what the freak he's doing, obviously. And also, this shit was terrible. I care less about Star Wars. I'm not a huge
Star Wars is trying to make its comeback. Looking at Disney Plus.
I don't think it can though.
Looking at the Disney Plus shows, bro, that Mandalorian was a huge success for Star Wars.
Yeah,
dog.
facts,
It was
facts.
good, but and we need more. It has to be consistent. If it isn't, then it's like
I
freak
agree.
it.
I agree. It does have to be consistent.
Because
How's this for
it can't
consistency?
be a one-hit freaking. It cannot be a
Boba
freaking
Fett's
number
coming
one.
out.
That shit.
The Book of Boba
I'm
Fett.
Give it a chance. I'm gonna give that a chance.
Obi-Wan Kenobi series is coming out. That's going to be fire.
Let's
That
hope.
is going to bring Star Wars back.
It has to
itself.
be
Quiet,
fire.
Let's
man.
hope.
That-
It's a lot of
Keyword. Let's
it's-
hope because
Hope, nah.
It's a lot of
Because
expectations.
No.
JJ
That shit gonna be fire.
and Kathleen Kennedy still got the realms to that. You know what I'm saying? They still got the helms to that shit. So let's hope that
Dave
it is.
Filoni, John Favreau. Also, Kathleen Kennedy had the reins.
He's on it.
John Favreau is the creative behind these shows, bro.
Yeah.
No. Of the Obi-Wan?
Yeah, he's
Is he
behind
doing
all that
too?
shit.
Fuck! I didn't know that.
and-
I
did not
believe
know that.
he's
I did not know
behind.
that.
I believe he's behind creative for most, if not all, of these shows.
But
If
the
Kathleen
Mandalorian,
Kennedy
I know
knows what's
that.
good for
I know
her.
that. But
But-
freak the rest of them.
Kathleen Kennedy was above Mandalorian.
That's
That was a success.
That was
because she got out
but
of the
we
way.
didn't think it was going to be though. We thought it was going to be kind of like
I know, but
like
you're-
bad because of what she has been bringing to
But-
the table.
but
for
was
so
it
long.
bad?
No, it wasn't. It was.
Why
actually
was it good?
It was good because
Yeah,
I mean, number
But
one,
Kathleen Kennedy was
Yeah.
there.
And she didn't have
Somebody else, I guess-
Shout out
control.
donation.
That's
Somebody
why.
else-
Just
yeah,
said
somebody
it.
else said-
He just said it.
Yeah.
that she wasn't the one that was holding the realms.
The point that I'm trying to no, she was the head boss.
Yeah,
the
she wasn't
head
in
boss, but
control.
She stepped out the way.
Yeah, she wasn't in control.
Had
Got out of the
her
way
hands
and
in
let
there.
the more capable people.
She wasn't dictating shit.
right.
And yeah, I got to do this and do that. Nah. Like, let us go.
Micromanaging, adding
Yeah,
her dark
yeah,
side
like,
and her bullshit
no.
propaganda.
Her
Add more
agendas,
women.
her
Add more
agenda
women.
shit.
Yes.
Shit,
Yeah.
right. Add more
Yeah, because
women.
old
And there
girl,
were more women. There were a lot of women.
because old
Cara
girl, the one
Dune.
that what was her name?
Cara Dune.
She could have been. They could have did SJW and that shit, but they didn't.
She beat the Mandalorian up. Of course they did. She's better than the Mandalorian, dog.
Is the Mandalorian?
And he had full Beskar armor on. That makes no sense. That episode was full of woman SJW tactics,
Even
in
that-
my opinion.
Even what was that episode when all three of them, all the girls, that was the last episode?
Oh,
wasn't
that one too, yeah. You're supposed to talk about there was no wokeness in there. Bullshit. How the freak does a regular shock trooper beat the freak out of a Mandalorian when the man with full Beskar armor when these are the motherfuckers that are allegedly cut down Jedi?
Yeah. Okay.
She you miss me with that bullshit. But anyway,
But
Flash. You still got something? Go ahead.
yeah. Number one thing I want to say, I want to give a clap to her on this shit, bro, because
Shout out for that.
she's speaking up on the real, not just for fans, but people for in the future. You know what I mean? Stop putting your damn agendas into shit. You know what I mean? Let this shit be for what it is. And I'm glad that she spoke up on that because these people out here right now, especially when it comes to Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, Kevin Feige, all the rest of them, they all looking for that damn agenda bullshit. And she's speaking up like this is something that we don't want, especially to this franchise. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make a franchise and not have agendas to it. Make a franchise and just be the franchise, not be the bullshit. And she said it like she said. Everything that y'all bought out is trash. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing about Star Wars. Y'all don't know about the Jedi. Y'all don't know about the Force. Y'all don't know about none of that. And I'm glad that she spoke up on that, man, because we needed somebody to speak up. Everybody else who have been keeping their mouth closed because they ain't trying to get fired or get canceled or anything like that. So her saying this, especially coming from the legacy of George Lucas himself, his wife, that is the best news we hearing about today, and that's real.
Well said. Flash, how you feel? New to the Star Wars crew.
Yeah, man,
Been
how you
reading
feel,
novels
Newbie?
and books and shit.
You
I see
rookie? Yeah,
niggas,
you rookie.
Virgo showing pictures you posted on
huh?
the internet and shit. I'm like, oh, look at this nigga reading
Ahsoka
books.
always
He a
been-
rookie.
Ahsoka always been my favorite
He a
character. when
rookie.
Cole showed me her.
Ahsoka's your favorite character?
Mhm.
Oh, just as long as you understand she's beneath the real niggas, though. All right,
Like
go ahead.
who?
Like Darth Vader.
And she
See,
ain't
that's-
real,
that's
too.
Mace
different.
Windu,
She not
Obi-Wan
real
Kenobi,
either.
Luke.
Dooku,
Hey,
Yoda.
Darth
I
Vader,
don't know all
canon,
the
Vader
niggas,
trained
bro.
her.
She not canon,
Darth Vader
too.
trained her.
And she
All right,
not
for
canon
sure.
too, Flash. And she not
Anakin
canon
Skywalker
too.
trained her,
She
my
not
nigga.
canon.
She's canon.
Anakin
How
Skywalker
she
trained her,
canon?
not Darth Vader.
How she canon?
What you mean?
She's canon. It's
She
in
not
those.
up in any other movies though.
She got a show out. That show is canon.
Her
It's all
Ahsoka
canon.
show is
Is she about to come
canon.
out with a
Listen,
show?
the
It's a
Clone
show.
Wars canon.
It's a show. Yeah, you're right.
Mandalorian.
They
They
from Order 66.
She's not dead.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, but she
So
should have
they're
been
saying-
dead. Hey, but where
Yeah,
the heck
they
is she
show-
at?
they showed
and
you
they never
that-
showed her
they
in
did-
the prequels.
They
That
did-
was like,
not in the
That's
prequels.
because the show
They didn't-
came
they
after
showed-
the prequels. I
Clone
don't like that
Wars,
messy
Clone
shit.
Wars.
Yeah,
but they say it's
the
canon.
best. Yeah,
They say it's canon.
Freak.
Uh,
She only. I
Cole-
mean,
Cole
up in
didn't
the
say-
They showed
cartoons,
you that in
yeah,
the
up in the cartoons.
She
but
disappeared.
it's
She's a
like-
cartoon
it's
character.
like freak,
Yeah,
man.
was
She
created
came out
for
of
the
nowhere.
cartoons.
Yeah,
That's when I first saw her.
She's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
real good character though.
Yeah.
Yo, that's it.
She has a
That's
show
all.
coming out called Ahsoka, right?
Yeah.
With my girl.
I'm gonna check it out.
I think
I'ma
Obi-Wan
check it out.
Kenobi is. I think she's gonna be in Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
She might. They might meet
That would
up.
be fire.
They're both existing.
I know they might meet up. You never know though. I don't know if they
That'd
can
be
meet up.
stupid as freak if she's not in that show.
I mean, hey. you never
But
know.
anyway, just as long as you
Well,
know, yeah, real niggas.
Ahsoka's my character. Though.
Okay, nice. I like that, bro. I like that you like Ahsoka. Go ahead. What you think about this news, bro? Especially since you've seen episode 7, 8, and 9. So you've seen the Disney.
I've seen
Star
7,
Wars
8,
movie.
and 9, bro. I like 7. 8
You
was-
like 7?
I like 7.
Oh boy.
8 wasn't that bad.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man. I see how, yeah, it's bad to the point where what they did with Luke and all that stuff with Luke, but that movie was really directed good.
Hey, but what you want?
Oh.
That movie was
Snoke.
directed good.
Snoke.
Oh, and they killed him off.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was whack too. But the acting in that movie was actually
Princess
really good.
Leia flying through space like Superman while
Yeah.
she's
She
frozen.
was not. She was not flying.
Hey, she did fly.
Oh.
She
What's
fly,
wrong
bro.
with y'all? She was in
in
space.
space.
It was
She
the
was
force.
like,
It was the force. It was the force.
She was
Like,
in
she-
space.
Flying.
She was not
She should have
flying.
been dead.
Flying.
She should have
You
been dead
float
in
in
space.
space. What the freak?
She flew to the ship.
She pulled herself to the ship.
She should have been dead outside.
If I could pull myself to a skyscraper, that's flying.
I like
But
the
you
visuals,
in
but the visuals
space.
were
If
nice.
I
You
could
in
pull
space where
myself,
there's no gravity,
if
nigga,
I
you
could
be
pull
floating.
myself to a 10,000-foot skyscraper, nigga, I flew.
But you're floating. You're in space.
Floating.
You're in space.
First of all,
She should be
she
dead.
flew. She went against force and of nature and used the force
Okay.
to not only wake up from the destructive explosion that blew her body up
All right.
and thaw herself out instantly.
But the only thing I'm arguing,
She thawed it.
Yeah, she did throw herself out.
Freak out of here with that shit,
The
Flash.
only thing I'm arguing about, she was not flying. That's the only thing I'm
She
arguing.
flew, nigga.
Nah, she
What do
pulled
you-
herself.
She pulled herself.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You're
So if I
floating
could,
in space.
If
That's
I can
funny.
invisibly, if a plane flies above our head right now, and I can invisibly pull myself to it, did I not fly?
No, that's different because you're gravity. We on Earth. Go in space and then do it.
What
you're
difference does
not
it make?
fighting because you're continuously floating.
The
You're
only
just-
difference is she pulled herself without gravity versus pulling yourself with gravity. Either way, it's flying. She was going a different direction, and she flew opposite.
Yeah,
That's-
because the blast blew her out.
She put herself back.
Exactly.
She put herself back inside though. Literally.
she pulled herself inside and then put herself in a coma.
And she should have been dead.
Yeah,
I think
she
that was
should've been-
bullshit.
she should've been
should've
dead.
What
been
the
dead.
freak? That
should have
shit
been dead, bro.
trash.
Yeah, real
That shit
shit.
trash.
And then the scene afterwards when she was learning the force.
And then,
Yeah,
and
bro,
like,
she
and then,
trash.
hey, Beret, man, I am not a Palpatine or some shit like that. I'm a Skywalker.
Yeah,
I was
man,
like,
that
oh
was-
shit,
that was
what's
good.
going on here, man?
How does she?
You
How,
need to
Hey,
claim
how
your
does she shoot?
roots.
I'm
You're
still-
a
But
Palpatine.
Nine
What the
was
hell?
Really horrible. 9 was bad.
how does she shoot?
How was
lightning
9
too, bro?
horrible?
Well, think about that.
But episode 8 is good.
Because the way the movie was going, it was really good. The direction of the movie, the acting in that movie. Adam Driver did his thing, bro, in that movie.
What?
I hate it.
Yes.
He was
Hey,
trash.
man, I
Kylo
hate
Ren
it.
trash.
Hey, yo, Kylo Ren was
Kylo
trash
Ren
to me.
came off as an annoying, snobby-nosed crybaby
Yeah,
who never
he
gets
did,
the
he
job
did.
done.
Entitled,
He's
his
a
shit.
trash
Yeah,
character.
He was-
entitled.
when that mask came
it's
off,
the
He was
shit.
we saw he
confused.
wasn't shit.
Yeah, that makes him whack,
He
my
was
nigga.
confused, just
Where
like
his
Vader
Knights of the
was.
Ren at?
Just like Vader was. He was confused too.
Obi-Wan tried
The
to
difference-
kill him. I was like, what the
The
frick?
difference
You'll
between
never
him
do
and
no shit
Vader
like
was
that.
Vader was still rocking his Jedi saber, killing niggas. Kylo Ren was a bitch.
He was a confused Jedi. That's what it
Yeah.
seemed. If
That's
that he
what
was
we just
good,
said.
if he was this,
That's what he
that
was.
didn't
He
make
was
any.
stuck in between.
That shit
He
trash,
was stuck in
bro.
between, just
If
like
you about to
Vader
be
was.
evil, be evil. God damn.
Hey,
Exactly.
but he was in between because he didn't really want to be evil.
They were talking to each other
The only
and
reason why he went evil.
feeling
Hey,
each
yo,
other
yo,
from
yo,
galaxies
yo,
away.
this shit, I'm like,
Did they
what's
kill Luke
I can
Skywalker
feel
in that
you.
movie?
Yeah, that shit was
Ain't
trash.
this
I
the
did
draw
not
off
like
your
that.
shoulder?
Yep.
Ain't that movie?
Nope.
Ain't that where he force projected himself across the galaxy, then died?
Oh, man, those are book powers. I know.
That shit.
Those are book powers.
That shit crazy,
Those are
bro.
book
It
powers.
was a lot
Freak
of it was a lot of bullshit.
Those are
in
not
that
book
movie. I
powers.
remember
Those are
that.
made up bullshit Kathleen Kennedy shit.
Let,
J.J. Abrams shit.
let's think about the last
Ryan
one.
Johnson shit.
She kissed him and then he evaporated, bro. Like
He died.
Like what the hell?
I did not mind that. I didn't.
That was
care.
that was
Looking for that. I
last
didn't
one.
care.
Rise of the Skywalker. You
Hey, yo, that freaking title, it bothers me. Rise of the Skywalker, like what the freak? I'm tired of Skywalker.
It's crazy.
I'm
You cut
tired of
in. Here it is. You cut in on some shit that we're not even arguing about.
I know, but I that's something that was. Hey, man,
It's just something you had to get off your
I
head.
had to get off my head. I had to get off my head. Yeah, we were talking about
you had
trash,
to interject
man.
yourself
Yeah.
in me and Flash's discussion about why he doesn't see The Last Jedi as a bad movie. And you're cutting in. We already agreed Rise of Skywalker trash, but you had to cut in on our shit to let us know about Rise of Skywalker.
It just came
which we already.
I just came in my mind, bro. I had to speak up my,
Got
you know,
you,
my
got
bad.
you.
I had to. I
Yeah.
had to.
Random moments.
Random moments, bro. Random.
I hate that title too, man. That title for that movie.
Took the steam out of our shit completely. But all right, keep going, Flash.
But like I was saying, the movie, the Adam Driver did his thing in that movie, man, and that movie wasn't that bad. But
Okay.
for a Star Wars fan, I could see where they threw the dirt out on y'all. You know, like a real fan, those real hardcore fans that really love
You
the
don't
Star
even
Wars.
gotta be hardcore.
Yeah.
They got the Force wrong.
They did.
And they got it wrong in that
Force itself
Palpatine. He was
was
cloning
wrong.
him. He was cloning himself. I'm like, what the frick? Man, he should have been dead.
Facts.
What's going on here? It did not
Man.
make any sense. Make a new freaking villain. Stop holding on to the freaking past.
They did.
I don't
I told you
get
we was gonna
that
destroy
shit.
him. I told you we
That's
was gonna destroy him.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Man,
I remember
hey,
though, like we
that-
seen them hitting clips and shit. It was absurd for instance. I'm like, oh shit, he coming back to life? Is it resurrection?
Yeah, Darius had the term
man.
Force
That was
exhaustion.
8, yeah.
Force exhaustion can kill a Jedi. I didn't know this.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, well, apparently Luke Scott. Ask Luke. Luke dead as shit somewhere.
But
because
he's in the Force. He died in the Force, just like everybody else did.
How he died?
just like Raiden
How-
said, you don't have to be hardcore to know that this writing is trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Hey, nine threw it really out. It really just it was.
And I'm glad somebody within the realm of Star Wars who's actually made the movies, helped make the movies, is speaking out against.
This
Kathleen
is actually
Kennedy.
her
I think it's
coming
fantastic.
out. Marcia, her coming out like this and just saying it. At least have somebody that's up there that actually worked on the movies.
Yep.
Says something to get it into their heads. They need to stop all this agenda stuff.
You think that Marsha's saying that shit without George knowing? George, no, he happy she said it. Because she's saying what he can't.
Yeah, because the contract said,
He-
hey, you can't say anything.
Exactly, like Luke Skywalker, my bad, Mark Hamill was doing. He was speaking out against Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi,
Right.
especially Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill hates that movie more, which blows me. He
Right,
hates
right.
that movie the most. Yeah. And they silenced him.
Yeah,
They silenced him, and then he started
Shut
putting out
your
tweets.
ass
It's
up.
great. They're all great.
Here is a check.
Money
shut
talk.
your ass
Bullshit.
up.
Money talk.
They
Hey.
shut him up quick.
Hey, but Luke is a coward overall, man. They really shut it.
They really
shitted
made
on
him
the
into
kid.
a coward.
Man, he wasn't even fighting. It was a hologram. I'm gonna say, what the freak?
Yeah.
You not even fighting him,
Yeah.
and like he just died off Elseworld. I'm like, oh nah, man, this ain't.
Did
all
these
this-
movies?
he is
Elseworld.
straight.
He
This
said
movie
Elseworld.
came out
Elseworld.
2 years ago, 2019.
Was it?
Was that Rise of Skywalker?
2018, I think, or
was it
2018. I think it was 2018.
14.
17, wasn't it?
There was a 17,
18 and 19.
and then 19. That'd have been 2019.
Okay,
2017, 2014, 2017, 2019. I believe that was the formula in which they
2019.
came out.
Okay.
Right. So a movie that came out over 2 years ago, we're about 2 years ago, we're over here like, bro, this shit trash, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're still feeling
facts.
we're still feeling the pain of Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars. And it is very much Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars, even
Hey,
more
George.
than it is Disney Star Wars.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because your imprint is all over that trilogy and you're trash. Kathleen Kennedy, you're trash at Star Wars. You might be good at producing other like movies like Indiana Jones and shit from back in the day. But what I've learned is that all you old heads is becoming trash. George Lucas, I like George Lucas, but he's trash for selling it. Kathleen Kennedy, Ridley Scott, J.J. Abrams, Steven Spielberg, all y'all motherfuckers, James Cameron.
I was about to say his
all
name,
of you
too.
old heads that are appearing, you guys are old and y'all don't know what y'all doing no more. You guys have lost the connection to what makes these movies great.
Facts.
And y'all need to step out the way for some younglings like
Steven
Dave
Spielberg.
Filoni and let Jon Favreau take leads over this shit. I've just learned
Right.
it. Y'all senile and shit. Y'all losing y'all noodle.
Facts,
Senile.
facts,
Bro.
So this is great news for the Star Wars fandom, even though I am still happy. And I want to
It's
look
some
at this.
negative news though, but it's still good news.
This is
But
good
it's-
Fire
it's-
news.
This
how
is
they
good
speak
news
out
because
and they-
there's a civil war going on. And I remember being in the theater with the fat chick next to me. Can you please be quiet? We said, this movie trash. You cheer for this garbage? And her friend was laughing. Like, yeah, she was a fangirl, and she was annoying as shit to sit next to. because everybody in the theater is just grinning and groaning at the movie that we're watching, Rise of Skywalker, and she's sitting there soaking it up like it's great. Fangirl. You fans are the reason, too, why this shit is trash, because you let J.J. Abrams redo A New Hope with Episode 7 and ruin what the Force was. Bitch, that bitch Rey out Jedi mind tricked a trained Sith and Kylo. That don't happen.
Hey, yeah, but
she
Rey
knew how to
fire.
use a saber. That don't happen.
She OP.
I gave that shit a rant because it's a trash movie, and I gave it an F because it's an F movie, and I saw this shit way back in 2014, and you motherfuckers stood by and let that shit ride. Let it slide, let it ride. The Raid Redemption crew is in here. Shut up. You fans are the reason why this shit got out of hand. And by the time Last Jedi smacked you in the face, it was too goddamn late. Sure, you guys did rally and you guys didn't let Solo get money and let it flop. And that's when Kathleen Kennedy's feet were actually to the fire.
Solo was
good job. But then with Rise of Skywalker, you guys showed up again.
Facts. And
even though it lost money, which it did, good job. That shit still is chucking. And Kathleen Kennedy still has a position of power. Because you fans who are very much gatekeepers to fandom, because y'all don't want people to be Star Wars fans. Y'all criticize when they don't know as much Star Wars as y'all.
Facts.
Y'all the ones that be, you know, yeah. Shut your nerd mouths.
Facts.
And now y'all got to deal with this situation, and all y'all are in there like bed bugs, hiding away, waiting for Star Wars to rise again so you can come out and be toxic again. I know y'all plan. And I know when Star Wars does rise back, and this motherfucking Ahsoka hit and this Obi-Wan Kenobi series hit, y'all gonna come right back with y'all bullshit.
Hey, bro, I can't count those, though, man. I'm going to keep it a buck. I need that cinematic. I need that theater experience. I don't want no in-home. Freak that, bro.
I'll take what I could get.
That's trash, man.
Yeah,
it isn't even on a high platform.
You know what, dog?
So like, I don't count that.
What you mean
I
it's not
mean,
a high platform? Disney Plus is up there.
High-quality shows.
And we need to see it up in theaters, though. I'm not on the streaming service. That's
I feel like they got to get it together first before they get with the theaters, because I
get what you're saying. It's a warm up, and then you know that we got to get a momentum going. But it's like what? It's a streaming service. What the freak?
I think that I will sacrifice seeing anything in theaters for Disney Plus all day. If they're getting it right on Disney Plus and they can't get it right in theaters, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to consume my Star Wars on a streaming service, let that be. Freak it. Wherever I get good Star Wars is where I'll take it.
I'll take that.
The original trilogy is good. The prequels are the best. And the sequel trilogy is ultimately trash, bro. That's where we're at. Because there was a lot of you Star Wars fans that were shitting on the prequels, bro. I know.
A lot of them,
y'all. You think I don't remember you? Y'all for years talking that shit, especially them Collider niggas.
Yeah.
Talking that shit about the prequels, disrespecting the freak out of them, bro.
Yeah.
Them shits destroyed the original trilogy, my
and
nigga.
the prequels are fire. I like the prequels.
Saber battles, knowledge of the Force powers being used. Sidious episode 3. Nigga, man, watch out.
It be you old heads in your 50s and your 40s, man. Y'all don't know Star Wars. That's a fact.
At the end of the day, prequels gonna live longer than
prequels are fire.
I
and they're
probably
good.
agree with you.
Yeah, because
I agree with you with that, but I think the original is better than
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, my miss me with that space battle shit.
The original trilogy are better films, but they're not better Star Wars movies. Sorry.
All right, then that's how I'm going on films. That's
freak the film. I care about Star Wars. I care about Jedis. I care about Sith. I care about Force, battles, saber, all that epic. The score, Duel of Fates. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus freaking Anakin Skywalker. Fire.
That's fire.
Meanwhile, it's cutting to the scene of Sidious versus Yoda. Fire. After the demise of Mace Windu getting betrayed by Anakin Skywalker. Nigga, that shit lava, my nigga.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Still, man, you forgetting
the only reason why I give The Empire Strikes Back the best Star Wars is because it was complete and it was just great. That's my number one.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back. Number 2, episode 3. Number 3, episode 1. Yes. My top 3 Star Wars movies is Empire Strikes Back, episode 3, and episode 1.
5 and 4.
5 and 4. The shit with them whacking his him training and shit. Luke Skywalker being scared.
Yeah, that shit garbage. Yeah, I'm sorry. That shit garbage.
That shit weak, bro. Prequels live all day over here on JC, bro. Let's spread the word. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Kathleen Kennedy, L, Marcia Lucas, W. We the Just Us League, and we out. Deuces. Told you that we leaving.
Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Thumb up that video. Free 99 all day. Don't forget to share and show love to the JC family. Let us know what you think about it. You like it, you don't like it. Let us know what you think.
Do it.